Fellas, here is my master plan to make 1.5 million coins in the next week in Madden 24. Now, Solstice family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. Hope you watching this are having a wonderful start to your Saturday. Hope you have a blessed weekend, and without further ado, let's get started. Now, before we do, I usually don't like to hit you guys with a promotion right at the start of the video, but it's Saturday, we got football tomorrow, and that means I am most certainly going to be making some picks over on Underdog Fantasy. Now, if you didn't know, Underdog Fantasy is a place where you can make higher or lower player picks and win real cash. My picks on Thursday were pretty much impeccable. We won over 500 bucks and only missed one pick the entire day. It was ridiculous. That was an awesome day over on Thursday. And if you guys want to make picks like the ones I show you on the screen right here, I'm not going to lie, it's difficult to hit that many picks, but you can certainly hit some. I will leave the link to Underdog Fantasy down below in the description. Underdog, again, is the place where I made these picks. Oh yeah, and if you sign up today or sign up tomorrow using my promo code, which is code SWIFT, there's going to be a Lamar Jackson 0.5 total yards line, which will be available for you. So if you think Lamar is getting at least 1 yard, you can use my code and you'll get that line. It's what we consider to be a free line. And of course, Underdog is the link down below in the description. But getting back on track with the video, let's talk about my plan to make 1.5 milli. To start with, we're going to talk about the two free legend players. Now, the two free legend players are something that we have talked about before on the channel. Just a quick overview as to how these work. Number one, there is a free legend player in the competitive field pass at level number 27. And a lot of people, myself included, were like, today is the day. Today is the day where I'm going to get to level number 27 and I'm going to get this pack for free. Me personally, I've just been waiting at level number 26, not really playing my champions, because the way this pack works is this pack will always give you the highest overall legend in this game. So I was waiting for the new 91 overall legends to come out today, and then I was going to open this up. But boys, today EA Sports did put 91 overall legends in this game, but they've got about as much hype as if they dropped my grandmother in Madden 24. It's positions that people don't really care about. It's cards that people don't necessarily care about a ton. I apologize if you're a fan of some of these players, but the 91s we got in this game, of course, Troy Aikman, but he's an LTD, so you can't pick him out of the pack. The other options that were in here were Mean Joe Green, a defensive tackle, and Alex Mack, a center. Don't get me wrong, those guys were absolute studs in their playing day, but they're not selling for a ton of coins. Alex Mack at 426,000 coins, it's not a ton. And then the DT right here in Mean Joe Green is 455,000 coins. Me personally, I'm waiting for a legend player that's a little bit more desirable. We have literally seen right here that 91 overall players who are desirable in this game in the All Madden promo can go for a price of a lot more than 400k. As you guys can see, Derek Thomas at 580. We have Marvin Harrison at 600. We know that these 91s can sell for a nice price of like 600k plus. So for me, what I'm doing and what I would recommend you guys do as well is get as close as possible to that free reward in the competitive field pass and then pump the brakes. Stop right there and don't open it. Okay, so that's ideally going to be about 500,000 coins, which should be coming next Saturday. I think regardless, I'm going to open the pack up next Saturday. I don't think I'm going to wait another weekend past next week. So whoever the legends are next week, I'm probably going to open it regardless. Now, number two, boys, of course, we also have our free legend player from the Legend Token Exchange. If you guys didn't know, when you play through your legend solos, you're going to get tokens to complete this pack right here. This pack allows you to get any legend in this game. They are auctionable. You can pick any legend in Madden 24. Two tips you need to know. Number one, if you have already redeemed this pack, let's say I put my tokens in this pack, I clicked redeem, I redeemed this pack already. I believe if you've already done that, the pack is not going to update. So say, for example, I redeemed this last week and I was like, okay, I'm going to wait to open this up until we get 91 overall legends in this game. I don't think that it's going to update if you guys already redeemed the pack. So if you're in that situation, you kind of have to take the quote unquote L. It's not really an L at all. You still get the pick like Luke Kuechly, who's selling for a very nice amount of coins. I'm pretty sure Luke Kuechly is selling for the same price basically as some of the 91s. So you're not really in a bad situation if you end up doing that. But if you have yet to put your tokens in right here, so for me, as you can see, I have yet to actually complete this set. I'm in a situation where, okay, I can wait, and whenever I open this, it will be updated. Now, again, with this pack right here, we're following the exact same strategy. I am waiting until we get new legends in this game. The legends this week were so bad, and honestly, I'm not surprised by it. EA Sports knew that people were holding this pack, and I don't think they wanted to give us like the best card in the game for free. They kind of did that with Luke Kuechly last week, except they probably knew that 91s would be coming soon. They knew that All Madden would be coming soon. They knew he wouldn't be the best card in this game. If they did that this week though, and the 91s were insane, I mean, those would be like the best cards in the game until we get 92 overall players. So EA Sports kind of screwed us. I'm not really surprised. I hope they stop for next week. I think they probably will, because it honestly affects them as well, right? Like if they drop bad legends in this game, then people don't want to open up packs. So I'm thinking next week we should get at least one good legend, at least one fair fairly elite legend, and I'm going to save these 2 packs. I'm going to assume that I can sell these 91s for 500k per next week. That's 1 million coins for free right there. To buy Madden 24 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Now, the final way that I'm planning to get coins in this game is something I've talked about a little bit before, but honestly, it's super lucrative. I'm going to go to the store right here, and I feel like no one is grinding for this free reward in Madden 24. As you guys can see, I'm going to put in the name Isaac Bruce right here, and you guys are going to notice that there is only like 6 or 7 Isaac Bruce cards up on the auction block. This is a 90 overall player who you can get for free and sells for 500k. And in my kind of plan for this week, my plan is to get one of these cards for free and get 2 legend players for free on Saturday. So I'm planning to make 1.5 mil, like I said, for free this week. Now, how do you get Isaac Bruce? You got to go on over to the head-to-head event right here. I will show you guys exactly how that works. For me personally, I think I've got a decent record. I think I've only lost 1 game so far. It really just does come down to the playoffs, but as you guys can see, 2 more wins till I make the playoffs. If I win the Super Bowl in this event, I'm going to get Isaac Bruce for free. Now, a couple disclaimers. Number 1, if you're not super good at this game, or at least solid at this game, you might struggle in this event. So if you're maybe like a low overall team, or maybe you just kind of know you're not that sick at Madden, you might struggle in this event, because if you don't win a Super Bowl in this, there's not like a ton of other rewards you're going to get. As you guys can see, I'll show you this right here. For winning like 4 games and not getting to the playoffs, you only get 13,000 coins. If you go to the playoff and then you lose in like the wild card, or you lose in like the conference finals, you're not going to get a ton either. So I will say it's a little like risky almost to grind this, because there's not much rewards if you lose, but if you win 500k, man, that's a nice number. So my plan is I'm going to give this 1 or 2 shots. I think for me personally, I should make the playoffs every single time. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't make the playoffs in any of these games, but then of course the playoffs could be a little bit more difficult. But ideally within the next week, we have won a Super Bowl, so we have Isaac Bruce, we can sell him for 500,000 coins, and then we wait and we open up those legend packs next Saturday as well, and that's 500k per player. So 3 500k cards for free, sell them all, that's 1.5 mil. And I'm not gonna lie, that's really going to help out the team big time. I'm only at 1.1 mil right now, so I'm like kind of lacking a little bit, not in like a horrible situation. I have been making some upgrades recently. Did just pick up Alvin Kamara for the squad as we pull an 82 Ken Riley. This was actually one of those like good 82 plus packs. I mean, it wasn't good for me here, but it has been good for a lot of people. And ultimately, in terms of advice, if you're kind of in the same situation, you like have these legend packs, you can either open them, you can save them. I would say if you've got a nice bit of coins and you don't need the coins right now, there's no reason to open them. Of course, if you need the coins right now, open them, right? Take the coins, take the 91 overall like Alex Mack, sell them off, make your 450k as we pull an 85 Alex Mack. That's actually a pretty good pull for a playmaker pack, I'm not gonna lie. But if you don't need the coins, there's no reason to open these. Like for me personally, why would I open this pack if I've got 1.1 mil? Like I know I'm not gonna be spending all my 1.1 mil today, tomorrow, or this week, so there's no reason for me to not hold the pack. Because again, if you don't need the coins right now, it's just worth holding on to it. What if we get a legend that's selling for 600k next week? I mean, it's so worth holding on to it in that situation, and there's not really like a worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is EA Sports drops bad legends. They literally did that this week. The legends next week will not sell for less than the legends are selling for this week, so I don't think there's much risk in holding. If you need coins, of course you can, but for me personally, I'm holding it, boys. Now that's gonna do it for me. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like. If you want to check out Underdog Fantasy, it of course is linked down below in the description, and I'm out. Peace.